welcome to my channel. Just wanted to show you that I'm using some regular black beans, just regular old black beans, and I added some water to my pot, and to my pot now I'm going to add some garlic, and I kind of smashed it up a little bit, and then some green onions. Okay, and I'm going to let this boil until nice and tender. So I'm going to let it come to a boil, and I do mine a little bit different. I don't keep adding water. So what I do is I let it come to a boil, and then I bring it down to a simmer, and I'll let it simmer until it's nice and tender. I'll still have my liquid, and my beans will still be nice and tender. Okay guys, just want to show you our beans. It's been simmering on low for about an hour now. I did not lose much liquid, and I did not have to add any liquid. Okay, and I want to show you how, see how soft. That's without adding any liquid. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and separate my liquid from my beans, because I'm about to blend it, and I'll come back. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you the few items that I will use. I will use some of these baby carrots. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the skins off of some of them. I have some fresh spinach. We're going to use some green plantains, yam, and our organic flour to make our dumplings. Okay, you can use whatever vegetable you want, but these are just a few that I will use. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is cut them, and then I'll come back and show you how we get this thing going. Alright guys, I've already cut my vegetables. I mean, the spinach is optional, but I just wanted to add some spinach to mine. So what I'm doing here is I'm pouring some of our flour into this bowl, and I'm going to make our boy dumpling. And to that, I'm going to add just some salt. Just a pinch of salt like that. Well, not a pinch, but salt. And then I'm going to add some black pepper like this. So it's totally up to you. If you want to add more seasoning, that's fine. But I like to just keep it simple. Just salt and pepper. That's all you need. As long as you have salt and pepper in here, it's good. I don't like to eat a dumpling and it has all these different seasoning inside of it. I just don't like it. Keep it simple. And then we mix it up like this, and then to that you add your water. And I do not measure, guys. I mean, growing up as a little girl, I was taught how to eyeball things when I cook, so I'm going by eyeballing. So I'm going to just add some water in the middle like this, and then I'm just going to stir it. So you're just going to stir it, and what you're trying to do is to form a dough. And you just add a little water at a time. And if you notice, I have a lot of flour, so that tells me I need a little bit more water. And I'm going to keep forming it, but you don't want to add too much water because you don't want it to be sticky. And for any reason, if you do add too much water, that's fine, because you can always, you know, add some more flour in there and kind of balance things out. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more water. Tiny bit. Okay. And at this point, my hands are clean. I'm going to come in, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to knead my dough. And if you notice, it's not sticky. Okay. And if you notice, I still have some flour on the bottom. And what I'm doing is working that flour into our dough. Okay, guys, this is all it takes. It's not any science behind it. And like I said, if you add too much water, add a little bit more flour. If you add too much flour, just add a little bit more water until you get the nice consistency of a dough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on kneading this for maybe about a minute more, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. What I'm going to do at this point is, if you can see this, just take some of my dough and I'm gonna rub it in the palm of my hands like this. And you can make yours as thick or as small. I don't like mine too fat. This is a perfect consistency on how I like mine. Although my kids might not eat this. Well, I know my youngest one, he's not gonna, well, he will eat it because he likes sauce. I know they're gonna come for the dumplings. Okay, guys? And if you notice, my hands are not wet. My dough is not sticky. And like I said, you can make them as thick or as small. Okay? See? And if you want, you can also make them round. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can go ahead and go like this and make you some round dumplings and then smash it and then make it, you know, it's up to you. There's no limit to how you want to shape your dumplings. But I personally like them like this. And like I said, I do not like them too fat and too long. I like them just right. Everything nicely proportioned. All right, guys, I'm going to come back and show you what I do next. All right, guys. To my pot, I'm going to add a little bit of oil. And to my oil, this is how I like to do it, because I like the flavor. Almost everything I'm doing with a little onion and a little garlic, just for extra layer of flavor. But if you want, you don't have to put this in, but I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just let the onion and the garlic just infuse our oil a little bit so it gets this nice aroma going on. We're not going to burn it at all. This is just for flavoring. Okay, and then what I'll do is go ahead and add the liquid. All right, guys, as you can see, I did also add some clove. Like I said, I don't want them to burn, so what I'm going to do now is add some of my beans in the liquid. I'm going to add just a little bit more liquid. Just a little bit more. Like that. And to my liquid, this is the rest of our beans that I blend. So you're going to need a strainer. I'm going to go ahead and strain it. Okay, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. All right, guys, now what I will do is add my spinach. I mean, you can add as much or as little. This amount is okay for me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and just put the lid on, and I'm gonna let this come to a boil, and then I'll come back once again. All right, guys, now what I will do is add my chicken base. This is what it looks like, and I get it from Restaurant Depot, guys. So if you use Maggi, go ahead and use your Maggi at this point, or you can just add some salt. So what I do is just add just a little bit of the chicken base so it can give me a lot of good flavor. Then I'll taste it later. If I need salt, then I'll add some salt. And now I will add some black pepper like this. That's good. And then to that, I'm gonna go ahead and add my thyme. My thyme is washed. My parsley, everything's washed. And then I will go ahead and add, let me drain the water. I'm gonna drain the water from my vegetables. So you add whatever vegetables you like. Like I showed you, I'm adding these three vegetables. You can substitute the yam for potatoes. I mean, the sky's the limit, guys. Everything is catered to your preference. Don't let anyone say, no, this is not how you do it. No, this is what I like. This is what I enjoy eating. You might like potatoes and I like yellow yams. So why would I put potatoes if I'm not gonna eat it? All right. So we're gonna put that in like this. Give it a quick stir. And then after it comes back to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and add my butter. And then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my pepper in here like this. I'm gonna let it come back to a boil before I add my dumplings. All right, guys, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my dumplings in. Like I said before, you can make yours huge, small, medium size. It all depends on how you like it. This is how I like mine. And I'm not adding that many. Like I said, this is for me. I'll eat this maybe for the next couple of days or so. Just for myself. And I don't like to eat a whole bunch of flour. This is nothing but dough, so I definitely don't want to sit around eating too much of it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna cover it and let it cook, let it reduce. Okay, as it reduces, your vegetables will start cooking, and once it's done, I'm gonna give it a taste. And if it's missing, like I say, salt, then I'll go ahead and add it then. All right, guys, it's almost done. So what I'm going to do at this point is give it a taste. It's good, but I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt. It needs just a little salt. When I mean little, about this much of salt. Okay. And what I also like to add is just a little bit of onion powder and just a little garlic powder. These have no salt. It's just to enhance the flavor just a little bit. But this is it, guys. All right, guys, just wanted to show you how it's looking. It's almost done. Our vegetables are almost
All right,
cooked.
guys, here is the final product. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.